Today we have the Xbox Series S to unbox, and I got this with another controller, additional controller. The main reason I bought this is to try out some of the emulation capabilities, as well as maybe using Game Pass and trying out some of the next gen titles. So the console was a lot smaller than I initially thought it was. It's roughly like the size of a Wii U, maybe a little bit longer. At the moment these are hard to get. I ordered this on Very, and then like within an hour it was all sold out, and you had to buy the additional controller with it to stop scalpers from buying all of these up. It's pretty straightforward. I mean, like, the console itself reminds me of like a mini subwoofer with this plastic ventilation grill. So you have one USB-A port here, sync button, your Xbox power on button, small vents at the bottom, power supply, storage expansion, HDMI out, two more USB-A ports, Ethernet port. So this storage expansion is kind of new. This is where you can add additional SSD storage space, which I believe costs maybe £200 or $220 for another 1 terabyte SSD, which then, you know, 500 gigabytes isn't a lot, especially if you play big title games, or even if you play like COD and Warzone. They take at least 200 to 300 gigs. But with this unit you can also put an external normal hard drive via the USB, which I will be doing when I mess around with the emulation side of things. So in here we just got power supply, HDMI, nothing else, just the controller. The controller basically seems identical to the other Xbox One controllers. It has more of a grip at the back here, just a bit more texture. Everything else feels the same. D-pad's a little bit different. It seems to be a little bit more clicky. And of course, they're still using the battery packs for these controllers, which I don't know why they just didn't implement a inbuilt lithium battery or something. Obviously this is a diskless version, so there's no disk drive on this Xbox One, which is a shame because they could have easily added a drive in here. I mean, for the price that you're paying, for like $250 or $299, this should have had a drive in here, but I guess if it did, a lot of people would just buy this one rather than the Xbox One X. Although this one doesn't, I don't think this one doesn't output 4K. However, this still has ray tracing on the graphics and stuff. So if you don't mind the 4K capabilities, and you know, I don't even have a 4K TV yet, so it doesn't bother me. I just wanted to play some of the new Xbox titles, as well as messing around with the emulation on this. Like I said, the console itself is very small. Let's see how much it weighs. So it weighs about 4.43, which is almost 4.5 pounds, which is pretty light. Not bad for a budget next gen console, which you can play some of the newer titles. I believe this is like 3 times the power of an Xbox One and a PS4. So within this form factor, it's pretty good. Although downside is you won't be able to play any of your backwards compatible 360 or Xbox games if you have the discs. Just don't have the disc drive. But for everything else, it's okay. And I will keep you updated with what emulators and what ROMs I can play with this in the future. So, oh yeah, here's the other controller. Basically call it Robot White. I'm not too sure why. I guess to give it a fancy name rather than just white. But yeah, it looks identical to the Xbox One controllers. Don't see much difference. So yeah, there's my quick unboxing. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you again on another video.